Hello and welcome to a guide on what to do to start off in Factorio. So to start off with, to pick your map, you have all of these to pick from. So if you wanted to do rail, obviously you would go for a rail world, or richness. But for this playthrough, I'm gonna go for default, or default. And then this is how often you want it, how big, and the richness. And then here's the terrain. So say if you didn't want any cliffs, you can just put it to very low and none. And then there's enemy bases. You can decide if you want it to very low to start off with, or and then the size medium or anything like that. And you have trees. So to start off with, you'll need trees. So don't actually put it to very low, just keep it normal. Desert and sand. To start off with, they're terrible because when you walk on sand, you walk slower than you do on grass and I think dirt. So, like this one would be a terrible one. Right? And instead of generating one, I always I generate it first to have a look at the map. And I say this one, quite like. It's got water, it's got coal, iron, copper. And yes, you have to go out to get oil to start off with. But if you look, I thought there'd be a lot more. But you can change how much is there. It's like there's coal, which is 1.4 mil, and you can just see it in the distance. The oil. So to start off with, you start off with a burner, miner drill, a stone furnace, and 8 iron. What I usually do is I make an iron pickaxe. I place down the furnace and the mining drill, and I cut down some trees to start off with. You don't have to cut down so many. You just need to get so much so you can put in there. And how I did that is I right clicked to split it. But say if you wanted to put the whole stack in, shift left. So sorry, that was shift right to put it in lower, to put half of it in, and then full is left. And then to see what it's actually burning, if you press Alt, it brings it up. And then you can control left click and you just get the iron. And then what I usually do is I go and find rocks, because they have a good enough, very good enough stone in them, and plus you can get coal from it if you get like a big one. It's like I'll show you a big one. Nope. Yeah, there should be someone. Nope. Okay, this might take a while. Oh, that looks like a big one though. Oh, that is. Oh, it's just sandy. Okay. And sometimes, oh no, there's some stone. You'd get some. And I usually go for my coal, which is down here. I usually do 4 by 4, but then like going into each other. So then, say if I get some coal, I got some coal. Put it in one. Right. It mines that one. Puts it in this one. That one mines one. Puts it in that one. Puts it in that one. And then the circle. To start off with. You see it's yellow around the furnace. If I keep walking, it's red. It means I can't access it, or I can't mine it. I can't do anything until I get so close to it, or like 3 tiles, 4 tiles actually, 5. Okay, so 5 is your highest you can go before you can do that. And then you can take all the coal because you don't really need it. We can make another one and another one for that, so we can do copper. Oh, sugar, I meant to half that. Okay. No. I won't. Because I had 2 left over. One can go in there, and then the other one can go in there. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Let's do copper. Same thing as the iron. Place it down. Like that. And I need to grab some coal. Okay, there we go. Right. And then you half it, and then place that in. Okay, that one has more, but whatever. And then it will do like that. And then it will make copper. So then I can make. Actually, I don't. Small electric poles. So then when I've done that, what I can do. So at the moment I'm trying to get to where I can get energy. So to start off with, to get energy, you need a boiler and a steam engine. I usually do 2 to 1. So I'd have two oils. No, not 2 oils. 2 steam engines to 1 boiler. And then when I have power, what I usually do is I usually have two for my furnace array, or four electric furnaces. No, 4 electric miners to power. So then it, because the energy one it uses up coal much faster. So it's easier if you do it that way. Okay, right, let's place this down. And then what I usually do here is I usually have a pipe here, right there, and then I'll have a boiler there, and then so on. So then I can do this. So then I only need to put one down, but it reaches to both of them, both boilers. If you look here. Like that. And then all it needs is power. Look how fast it goes through power. Coal. And it's not even doing anything. Like, it burns it so quickly. Like, it's unreal. That's why, like, so with the tree, so you can click up there where my cursor is to click it, or you can press T, and then this is all your science, all the science you need to do to get to the rocket, to launch the rocket, and then you have basically won the game. I've already got one, okay. But with, so it's not like, great, you finished the game, you can't continue with this save. You can. It's basically like Minecraft. When you defeat the Ender Dragon, you have won the game, but you can still get home and do everything you want to do. So, like, say if you wanted to make it all look all neat and tidy instead of, like, because it's your first base, or if you say you want to redo it, you can. It's all up to you. And then if you press P, it brings up your stats for, like, what you're using and what you're making, pretty much. And it does, like, eventually this would be so busy that you'll have to scroll down to look, oh, sugar, to look at your like, everything. Which is a bit confusing sometimes, because, like, over on this side is the higher ones. So if I go to all, see, it's the highest, but you'd think it would go across. No, it goes down for some apparent reason. Don't know why, it just goes down. But you don't only have items, you have fuel. No. Liquid. And then buildings. Which I think buildings are those. I think. Can't actually remember. And then, so, right, I have it over here, but I need the coal to be over here. So what I need to do is put belts down. So you start off with the slowest one. There's 3. You have yellow belt, green belt. No, not green. Blue. Blue is the highest, and then you have red, which is the lowest, the medium one, which is apparently fast. That's what it's called. Oh no, that's where is it? Oh, I can just do that. Yeah, fast belt, and then you have extreme belts, I think. And it does like it. You need 3 iron to make 2. Or it makes, like, to make 1, but it makes 2. If that makes sense. Okay, I need 2 more, which is good because I just need 3 iron, which the furnace should have. Okay, then I make 1, and then boom boom. Then I just make the power cables go to it. Okay, that one is not on, but that should be fine. There we go. And then, because you need one wood, raw wood and copper to make 2. So it is all beneficial. And then it'll start backing up here. And then when you see, I think, that get to red, then you know to make more, and you can see it if you hover over one. And you could also click on it. And there's another hotkey. So if you press L, I don't have any at the moment, but it will bring up your bots like information, so you can see how many bots you have, or you can see how much stuff you have, and then you have kills. So I haven't killed anything, or I haven't lost anything. To show you when it means lost, so if I shoot this, so you see it's just gone to rubble. If I place that back, go to kills, and go to all, it shows up that it's been killed and lost. And it will appear up here. It's like over time when you like get like your walls up and all that, and your laser turrets or your flamethrowers or gun turrets, they will all show up. They'll all come up here, like them killing the biters and all that. Right, So I think that's good for part 1. I'll see you all next time.
Let's bring it up.